Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the weekend edition of Fight Club, where we scan the Forex markets for trades using the No Nonsense Forex method. Now, some people ask me why I do this on the weekend, because it's technically Saturday here. The problem is, on Monday the markets are closed at this time, which means I can't do my pre-market daily rollover scan on a Monday. It has to be on the close of the market. For me, Saturday morning. For most other people in the world, probably close of New York time. So that's why I call it the weekend edition. It's nothing really tricky. So let's jump into the news and see what we've got for both the weekend and for Monday morning. And having a quick look here, really nothing much on my radar that I can see there. Have a look at my FX book. Same deal, not a hell of a lot going on that we need to worry about. So that being said, let's jump over to the charts and have a look. So first up, open positions, Kiwi CAD. Let us check this bad boy out. Lovely, we are in profit, which I love to see because we've had a bit of a bad run, but that's okay. Check that distance, that's 95 and my ATR is 52. That means that I'm almost 2 times the ATR in profit. So what I'm going to do is measure around 100, sorry, not around 100, around 75-ish, which is about here, so about the low point of that moving average. And I like to trail around 1.5. Alright, so I'll just keep popping this stop loss down. If it keeps going down, I'll keep pulling this down about 1.5. So now, this trade is never going to lose. It was never really going to lose anyway, but it would have got out at break even. Plus a couple of pips just to cover trade costs like swaps and things like that. I see a lot of people worried about swaps, but it's really nothing to worry about. So you can see here, okay, we're only trading micro lots, but we've been in this one for a few days, and my swaps is only 35 cents, whereas the profit on this is over $20 at the moment. So even if it comes back to here, it's going to give me $4 profit on that, and that's going to cover all these trade costs. So there's really nothing to worry about for that kind of thing, and that scales up. So if my my position size was larger than that 0.02, then the swaps and the commissions are going to be larger, but also my profit is going to be larger. So it's really not a big deal. Now, just something to mention here in the Trade Assistant, these figures here reflect the swaps and commissions as well. So you know that this is truly the price you're going to get if you took profit right now. So it's not going to then, you're not going to close it at $19.93 and then lose those values out of that and actually have a lower profit. That's the amount you're going to get. So another little interesting fact about the Trade Assistant. So let's jump into the markets. Now, we had non-farm payroll last night, and it wasn't a big deal actually. The number came out, it was pretty much what they expected it to be. So there was a bit of whipping around, but honestly not some huge reactions that I noticed anyway. So I'm going to scan through pretty quickly. Don't expect too much to happen. So still this Aussie is dumping down. Yep, so this is an interesting take on it. This is from NFP last night, of course, but we are now going to close lower than we've been in, I think I said before, 5 years or something. So it's interesting, but see what happens there. Wow, lots of big candles. So that's that's almost 2 times the ATR on that bad boy. I'm assuming this is CAD related. So Canada releases a bunch of news data at the same time as USD does for non-farm payroll. So sometimes those two symbols are the most affected, or those two currencies are the most affected. You just have to be aware of them, So I don't like this. This is a huge candle down here. Technically, probably a signal. When I look at that, that definitely would have been a signal. I'm actually a bit above it here, but I think I am way past. Yes, I'm way past my 1 ATR. I need a pullback to come back. That's not going to happen today, which means this is not going to be a valid trade. So let's keep going through. So it's either, some symbols have either had a big candle, or they're just stuck in this consolidation. And whilst this looks tight, there's not any huge candles here. When you look over here, the candles seem to be a bit bigger, but it's still an 81 pip candle. So these are ranging sort of in that, in that range, which is still, it's a decent size. Well, let's keep looking. So, this might have been could be a continuation trade here, but I would prefer, to get in here on that. But let's scan through here. Another huge candle. 150, 160 odd pip candle compared to a 68 pip ATR. I'm just going to bang through these pretty quick and see anything worth taking before the market closes today. These Kiwi pairs are just getting pounded. So you can see relatively that if you look at these Kiwi crosses compared to USD crosses, the size of the candles is relatively different. So it is interesting and not there yet for us, but that might be. So if we got ourselves a little bit of a pullback here, and this continued down a little bit, we'd be good to go on that one. Yeah, this is nice. This is all news driven. These candles are quite big, but we're gonna get, we've got a cross. I actually do have a cross there. It's hard to see it, but if I zoom in on that, you can see the red line starting to draw, which means this is going to close below this line. But the simple fact of it is the size of those candles, distance from the baseline, all that kind of thing. It's just not something we can jump in on. And that is the quick wrap up for today. So we'll leave it at that. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be releasing another indicator video this weekend, or some kind of a tool video. I'm not sure yet, but if not, I will see you again on Tuesday. Cheers guys, and have a good weekend.